Hello everyone, I'm Batman, the man who catches bullets with a pan. Today we're diving into part 2 of our tutorial on creating a jump scare like the one in Fears to Fathom. In the last video we covered the interaction system and how to animate the door opening. In this part, we'll take it a step further. We'll create the spooky character designed to scare us. It is actually the mannequin used in my own game. And we'll just add a spine-chilling audio effect for that perfect jump scare. It is again used in my own game. This video is part of a series covering the tips and tricks to help you level up your game development skills. Also, there is a playlist on the channel dedicated to covering functions from the game Fears to Fathom. You can check it out through my channel. And if you're a fan of retro horror games with mind-bending twists, you can check out my latest retro horror game. I'll be very happy if you could check it out and tell me your thoughts. The link is in the description below. All the files used and created in this video can be found on my GitHub. You'll find the link in the description as well. If you enjoyed the video, a like would be amazing. You can subscribe to see more contents like this. You can tell me any opinions, any comments, or any suggestions you have in the comment section below. I would be very happy to answer them. Now let's put on the mask and begin. So since the last video, I've added some stuff here. First thing first, I've added a jump scare sound. It is actually the audio I used in my own game, and I've added a mannequin model. It is again the model that I used in my own game. We created the interaction system and how we can, open the door with an animation. And when we open the door, the mannequin will come from, this side to here very fast, and the jump scares audio will play. So again, we're gonna give it an animation like the door. So I'm gonna select my mannequin, create. We're gonna go to the created anims folder. I'm gonna say manic scare. And I'm gonna add a keyframe for its position and maybe rotation. I'm not gonna work with the rotation. For example, after half a second, it's gonna come here. As you can see, it will come here. Half a second is actually a lot, so this might be okay. We're gonna deactivate the loop so it won't loop. So let's go ahead and deactivate the loop. You gotta go to the created anims folder, and we're gonna find the animation we just created, which is manic scare. And I'm gonna click on this loop time and uncheck this loop time so it won't loop. It is the idle animation of it. I'm not gonna give it two animations and just change in between them. I'm just gonna give it the idle animation, and for by default, when this mannequin idle is activated, it will just run this animation. You will see that in the upcoming minutes, so no worry on that. So we're gonna go ahead and open up the jump scare script we just created. Again, I say all the files used and created in this video, like the sounds, the model, and the script, will be added in my GitHub. You can download it with a link in the description. So this is the thing we created in the previous video. But this time, right here, when we press E on the door, it will just open. Before, adding some stuff up here, I'm going to put all of them inside an enumerator. Our enumerator will actually allow us to actually wait for some time before, doing something. For example, wait, 1 second, then activate the scare sound. So I'm just going to say, start coroutine. I'm going to give it a name. I'm just going to say manic scare CO, which stands for coroutine. Then I'm going to go down of the void update, not inside the void update. Down of void update, and I'm gonna say enumerator with the same naming. Be careful, the name needs to be the same. And inside here, I'm gonna do this can interact equal to false, and door animation dot set integer to 1. So we can just cut this and paste it here. You can cut by Control X or right click cut, and paste it here with Control V or right click paste. It's going to give you an error because it needs to return a value. So we're just going to say yield return new, wait for example 1 second. Then I'm going to actually activate the jump scare sound. We need to go ahead and check how many seconds does it take for our door to open. So we're going to say I'm going to select my door and see how many seconds does it take for the animation to happen. It takes 1 second for the door to open. Yeah, we're going to wait 1 second. Then we're going to run the mannequin animation. So to actually run the mannequin animation, as I said, by default it is deactivated. When I activate it, it will automatically run this manic scare animation, and it will automatically come from here to here. We need to go ahead inside our script. We need a reference to it. I'm just going to say public game object manic. I'm just going to call it manic, so we know it is the mannequin. Then we need a reference to the audio source that is going to play the audio for us. So public audio source. I'm just going to call it source. And we need a reference to the audio clip that we're going to play for the jump scare sound. So public audio clip jump scare sound. After that's done, when we're inside the enumerator, we're gonna wait 1 second. Then we're gonna activate our mannequin manic.setActive true. Then I'm just gonna play the audio. So source.play one shot, and I'm gonna play the jump scare sound. That's exactly how to do it. We activate the mannequin so the animation will happen, and then we just play the audio. We can go ahead and check it out. It needs a mannequin game object. I'm just gonna drag and drop it here, and by default I'm gonna deactivate it. If you can't deactivate it inside the editor, you can deactivate it in the void start here. So we're just gonna say manic.setActive false. So by default our mannequin is deactivated. We don't have to deactivate it inside the editor. So when we give the mannequin mannequin, it needs an audio source. We don't have an audio source, so I'm just gonna give an audio source to my camera. With my camera selected, I'm just gonna click on this add component and audio source. And once the audio source has been added, we can drag and drop our camera here, or you can even drag and drop the audio source here, or you can even click on this circle and find the audio source. Then we need an audio clip for the jump scare sound. I'm just gonna click on this lock, so whenever I click on anything else, this menu won't disappear. So I'm just gonna go to my sounds. I'm gonna drag and drop my jump scare audio here, then I'm gonna unlock it. With everything done, we can go ahead and check it out. So as you see, the door opens and it waits 1 second, then it just comes here and a jump scare audio will happen and a mannequin will come here. As you see, this is just a very normal audio and a very simple animation. It has nothing in it. I just wanted to show you guys how you guys can actually create it in Unity. We can even shorten the time. We can give it like 8. So that's how to create a very simple jump scare like Fears to Fathom in Unity. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, a like would be amazing. You can subscribe to see more contents like this. You can tell me any opinions, any comments, or any suggestions you have in the comment section below. I would be very happy to answer them. Hope all the best for you. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.